Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Spring is officially here, and I'm not for it. I'm a cold weather guy. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, oh yeah, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. But what super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my Nathan James shirt. Yeah, it's a cool shirt. I love the design. Who's Nathan James, though? So Nathan James is a musical artist of the new generation nu metal variety. If you're unfamiliar with nu metal, it is a subgenre of metal that was very popular in the late 90s, early 2000s, when I was growing up, that combines elements of metal and hip-hop and industrial and different things. And like I said, it was a big deal for, for several years. Eventually it started to fade out, but the really cool thing is that in recent years, there's been a lot of new artists who've been taking on that mantle again, and Nathan James is one of them. I ran into him, he was over there, he was doing, or he was on tour with some other bands that I was there to see. I really enjoyed his set, I got some merch, I talked with him a little bit. I also went over there, I got some videos of his performance. Said videos are on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check it out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as his music goes, because I think he's doing really cool stuff. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, this is an interesting one for me, because I've technically reviewed something from here, but sorta. So, sometime last year, I went over there and I reviewed some barbacoa tacos from a place called Cilantro Taco Grill. And Cilantro Taco Grill, they're a chain of Mexican restaurants here in Illinois. And this particular one, I pass by it every so often. And recently I noticed it had a name change. So initially I thought, okay, maybe, the cilantro place went out, what have you. But then I did a little bit of digging, and, no, it turns out they rebranded to Don Javi Taco Grill. And I actually went inside and asked the guy about it, and I was like, why the name change? And I guess that Cilantro has officially become a franchise, and they've started changing certain things about their menu, and I guess some of the locations just were like, no, we're not going to do that. So they stuck to their guns and rebranded as the Don Javi Taco Grill. But what did I get from Don Javi? I got tacos. Boom! They're so warm. But what type of tacos? I got some pastor tacos, some marinated pork tacos. Fuck it, man, tacos. I got 3 of them. And, okay. Ooh, yeah. They look sumptuous. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, that's so hot. Come on now. We're gonna make this work, I promise. They look like... Oh, they look so good. That! Ha ha ha! Tacos. Let's get a thing for the thing here while I can. No, don't do that. Let's just kind of go like this, I guess. Sure. Ha 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 ha! Let's try out some pastor tacos. All right. I just got them plain. Oh my god, they're so hot. I mean, I appreciate it. You want them to be nice and warm, but damn. I love some pastor tacos. Oh, by the way, well, this being a review for a local spot, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just Illinois spot. That's pretty dang good. Alright, that's pretty dang good. One thing I know they're very proud of, they make their own tortillas. And I mean, it definitely there's a difference. No two ways about it. Pork, very nice and tender, juicy. Got the flavor from the marinade. It's really nice. I'm not going to say they're the best pastor tacos I've ever had. There's one place, there's another local place, I can't think of what the hell it was called, but that place specialized in pastor tacos, and yeah, they were definitely fucking really good at that. These are some damn fine ones, though. Like, I don't have any problems with these. The flavor's there, they're definitely cooked right. I don't have anything to be mad about with this. And like I said, I do appreciate that they make their own tortillas there. It gives it, because a lot of places, I'm sure, they use bought-in tortillas, and that's fine, nothing against that. But you definitely tell there's a difference. That's really good. Let's go ahead. I got a little hot sauce from them. It's weird, though. This is how they do their hot sauce. So, okay. Usually you get, like, the little plastic container things. Go over there and do some stuff on here. It's very thick. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's try ourselves out. One with some hot sauce on it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it's like a verde style kind of hot sauce. Got some heat to it. Not as hot as I was expecting, though, but it definitely warms up your mouth. Because they had like mild and what have you, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll go for the hot stuff. Okay. Okay. I will say I like the hot sauce. It's good. Gives it some extra oomph. Gives it a little extra character. I like that. Okay. On the new shirt, of course. Alright. Well, two questions have to be asked. Would I get these again? Would I recommend them? I mean, I'm going to go with sure and sure. Now, like I said, they're not my favorite pastor tacos I've ever had. And the same goes for the hot sauce. A lot of places, especially like smaller Mexican spots, they pride themselves on, their hot sauce. And, I don't know. I imagine a lot of them make it in-house. And I've definitely, even though I like what this one added to it, and I appreciate that it wasn't like crazy spicy, again, I've definitely had ones where, especially for like a verde sauce, like just has more kick, more oomph to it, and it really kind of gets you and really opens up the experience. This, it added some nice flavor. It was still very tasty, but yeah, I mean, I would still get these though. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, and well, again, I mean, I'm fortunate in that the area that I'm in, I'm blessed with like an abundance of awesome Mexican restaurants. I've reviewed quite a few of them on the channel over the years. So again, like I have a lot of spots I could hit up. This wouldn't be my go-to spot for pastor tacos, but if I'm in the area and I want some pastor tacos, these are certainly pretty damn good. Like, again, no complaints on them. They're tasty. They're certainly cooked right. One thing I will say, although I don't dislike the sauce, I do think that I'm just saying, I think the sauce could be better. But, and if I'm recommending them, like I said, if you're in, and I say this because there's multiple locations of them and stuff, it's going to depend on your personal preference and everything, but I will say if you do go over there and get the pastor tacos from Don Javi Taco Grill, I don't think you're going to be upset with them. Like I said, there's nothing bad about them. I've certainly had way worse. And I would say that these, while they're not the pinnacle of what I've had, they're certainly closer to the top than they are the bottom by a heavy measure. So, yeah, I think I would still recommend them. I think, like I said, maybe do a little research. Maybe, you might find something works a little bit better for you, but nothing against these. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there yourselves a truly El Pastor Tacos-tastic rest of your life, because Pastor tacos are great. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your personal favorite type of taco? You got almost endless options. For me, barbacoa is my go-to, but I do love some El Pastor tacos. Love them to death. But I do think barbacoa is probably my personal favorite. But let me know yours. Hit me up in the comments and we can chat about it. Bye.